y cubed plus 3y squared minus 2y plus 1. Right, and then I'm going to add that with 7y to the 4th power. Okay, I don't have a 4th power on the top, so I'm going to put it out here. That's why I left a little space so that I can put it out here underneath its own thing. Right, and then my next one is minus 2y squared. Okay, I'm going to put my minus 2y squared underneath there. Okay, I don't have a to the 3rd power in this polynomial. Okay, then I've got minus 1y, and I've got minus 3. Okay, you can just line them up like this and leave nothing there. Or if it makes you feel better, you can put a plus 0y cubed there. Okay, I usually am going to put a 0 there as a placeholder because in the future things that we're going to do, like with division, which we're not doing today, you will need a 0 there. Okay, so that way it's still easy to keep everything in order. We need everything lined up. Okay, but see now it's up and down. That's why this is vertical. Okay, you can add the like terms up and down. So go ahead and add your like terms here and put the answer underneath. And we're adding, you're combining your like terms.
Where do you get the 7 from?
The 7? Yeah. This is just the original problem. I wrote, these two are the problem that they gave us. You know what I mean? Like I'm just made up the problem. The answer is what we're figuring out. This is what they'll give you. Or what's 3y squared plus negative 2y squared? 3. No, you're on the next one. All right, y squared. What's negative 2y minus 1y? That's negative 3. There's the negative 3y. And then 1 plus negative 3? Negative 2. Okay, so the 7y, we didn't combine with anything. Okay, the 9y cubed, we didn't combine with anything. Okay, then the other ones changed. Okay, so there's our answer. Right, that's vertical. Right, you put them on top of each other. Make sure when you do put them on top of each other that you're lining them up with the correct like term. Okay, that's just important. Okay, so that's adding. We're going to do 2 adding. We're going to do 2 subtracting. The rest we're going to do multiplication. So subtraction is close, almost the same. When you're subtracting, okay, change the sign. Triangle means change. Okay, I think you would know that from science class, but if you do not know that, don't write something in your notes that doesn't make any sense to you. Write the word change if you don't know what it means. Okay, otherwise there's no point. You're just writing something that doesn't make sense. Okay, help yourself. So change the signs after the minus. Then add. Okay, it's almost exactly the same as adding, only we have to change the signs after the minus. Okay, so this one is going to be parentheses 2z squared plus 3z. Right, and I crossed my z's. I do that so that you can tell the difference between z's and 2's. Okay, because since z's sometimes look like 2's, especially the way some people's handwriting is, I do that so that you can tell the difference, so you don't get confusing. Okay, because it's confusing enough. All right, minus parentheses 3z squared plus z minus 4. Okay, so, right, it's a lot like adding, but you've got to pay attention to this sign. Okay, most people will see this and subtract the 3z squared, but we're not just subtracting the 3z squared. That's why it's all in parentheses. We're subtracting all of these. Okay, also, very important, this z by itself, I'm going to make that a 1z. Okay, there's just no reason to make silly mistakes on these. These are some easier ones. Okay, so I'm going to break the first one out of its parentheses. It's fine. Right, it's not going to change at all. Then this 3z squared is going to become minus 3z squared. What's this plus 1z become? All right, minus 1z. All right, and what about this minus 4? What does that become? All right, positive, right? You got to change the sign. If it's positive, it becomes negative. If it's negative, it becomes positive. Okay, then combine your like terms. Okay, now we're just combining, adding just like normal. Just adding. Yeah, after you change the signs, then you're just adding.